What's real? What's up, Ak? With the norm bean eating mofo straight off the banana boat. Big Luke tapping in with what it do with Big Luke. NFZR2. Palmero, órale. What's up, carnal? Saludos, homie. Send mine. Salut. Anyways, this is the first time you're coming to this channel. If you watch this back, please, it'd be highly appreciated if you sub, like, and share the channel to your peoples, to your folks, to your gente, to your camarada, to your comrades. And also be sure to comment. I'm back to all the comments. And also to the original there as well. So with that being said, I got a couple in here now. Thanks for stopping in. Like I had mentioned before, I still haven't figured out how to do the thumbnails for the pre-records. So I've been doing the lives with the thumbnails. And good old give me a 1 if you can hear me in the comment section. Let me get a 1 if you can hear me. Anybody? Somebody? What's real? You there? Give me a 1 in the comment section if you can hear me, please. You hear me, right? You said perfect. and I'm having issues. How about now? Can you hear me now? Give me a 1. What's real? You're here, right? Give me a 1 in the comments if you can hear me. Okay, cool. Okay, so as you can see from the thumbnail, the Four Horsemen, right? Four Horsemen were a big. They were a heel group. Heel meaning they were bad guys. Babyface are good guys. So they were a heel group. First formed in Jim Crockett Promotions around 1986, right? 1986-ish. It wasn't even something that was planned. It was something that Arn Anderson just threw in on a promo, and it caught fire, and the rest is a snowball effect. And now they went down as being one of the greatest heel stable. I guess you can call it a stable. You had J.J. Dillon, which was the manager. You had Ric Flair, which was the NWA heavyweight champion, meaning he traveled all over the place, wrestling all the champions in the different promotions in different territories. Also overseas, going to Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Germany. Also, he wrestled Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and then, of course, all the territories in the U.S. that were under the NWA banner. They got him down as a 16-time heavyweight champion, which I'm pretty sure that's counting a couple of the WWF titles he's held. He held the WWF heavyweight title a couple of times, but he says it's a total of 21 times. Now, I didn't really understand why the difference, the 5, him claiming 21 times and then them having him down as 16-time champ. Well, I finally heard something the other day, which leads me to believe that's the reason why it wasn't documented as 21-time heavyweight champion. But a couple of them wasn't okayed by the NWA board, and so therefore they didn't put it down in the books as him winning the title 21 times. Oh man, I hope we're not having more problems. Let me know. Give me a 1 again in the comments, or give me a 0 in the comments if you guys can hear me. Zero in the comments if you can hear me. What's real? Or whoever's listening, please give me a 0 in the comments if you can hear me. Okay, cool. Okay, so Ric Flair was, like Jim Ross said, it takes a special human being to be the NWA heavyweight champion. That's what he meant, because it was nonstop traveling, nonstop working, 300 days a year. Okay, I got Barry Windham in the thumbnail here. He was holding the United States heavyweight title. That belt was my favorite belt as a kid, just the way it looked with the blue and the red in the belt. But he was an original horseman. The original horseman was Ole Anderson. So in the storyline, Ole Anderson gets into it, and they kick him out. They beat him up, jump him, kick him out of the Four Horsemen. But really, what it was that his son was competing in wrestling, and he wanted to catch a lot of the, he wanted to go and attend the matches and stuff like that, and he wasn't going to be able to if he continued to work on Jim Crockett Promotions. So that's why he stepped back. And so the storyline, like I said, they jump him and they beat him up and kick him out. What's happened to the no-fly zone? No, nothing's happened to the no-fly zone. It's just Carlos and Nelson have been real busy, especially Nelson with working around the house, and he's got some personal things going on. People, not personal like that, but personal as far as off YouTube. You know what I mean? So just waiting for the right time to come back on. So that's why I've been trying to do what I can do as much as I can with this channel, and hopefully I reached out. Well, I've been also, what's real, go to Harvey Talks Prison, and I've been working with him, and we've done already 4 videos. He has 2 on his channel already. We did the 4th video today, and then so he's going to be releasing tomorrow, probably the 3rd and the 4th video, part 3 and part 4, and then tomorrow we'll probably do part 5. It's called um, Harvey Talks Prison. I'll put the name right here, right quick. Harvey Talks Prison. Go over there and give him a sub. Also, I did something with Luke at Luke GTV. I did an interview with him. It's totally different. The content I did with Luke GTV compared to what I did with Harvey Talks Prison is way different. Harvey Talks Prison is not an interview. It's more like just running it down how the system runs in California. I'm just recovering, brother. I hope you're feeling better. What's real? Yeah, go check out him. I'll try to put the link. I don't know, my phone's buffering. It's not even showing up here. So let me see. Let me figure out what's going on here. I can't believe how much problems I'm having with the reception. It's crazy. Let's see. I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link to the 2 channels right now. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link right now. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I got a brand new phone. I got a brand new phone, and it's a little bit different than what I'm used to using. Okay, so the first link I'm dropping is Harvey Talks Prison. Harvey's from Missouri. He was a lifer, did 29 years and got out. So I just dropped that one. So like I said, we've done 4 videos already there. He's dropped 2 so far. The other 2 will be getting dropped tomorrow. Hopefully both of them get dropped tomorrow. At least one will get dropped tomorrow, but I think he said both. And then we'll be doing a 5th part tomorrow. So go check these guys out. Check out my videos I did over there with these guys. And then also I reached out to Big Lance from off guard Big. But actually, he should be back in Virginia. He took a place, started back and running. Have them come on. You got the links there. What's real? So back to Four Horsemen. You got Barry Windham took Ole Anderson's place. Barry Windham, if nobody knows, is the son of Blackjack Mulligan. He's also the brother to Kendall Windham. Also, Mike Rotunda is his brother-in-law. Mike Rotunda married his sister. And then they have a couple kids, Bo Dallas and Bry Wyatt. Those are Barry Windham's nephews. And those are also Blackjack Mulligan's grandsons. Okay, yeah, I dropped both links there. What's real? So Barry Windham was like the youngster of the crew, right? United States heavyweight champion. Again, that was my favorite title because the colors of it. Something about it stuck out for me. And then when I think of the United States heavyweight title, I think of Barry Windham. I think Nikita Koloff, and I think Magnum TA held it shortly, not long. He held it shortly. Okay, Blanchard who was he I think of the always held that TV title, that silver belt. Um, and Anderson, the HwavyWeight tag team champions, and then they also left Jim Crockett for a minute and went to WWF, and they were the Spine Busters, and they held the tag team titles there too. And then, unfortunately for Tully, he gave up some type of dirty test, and Arn Anderson came back, and he didn't. But Arn Anderson too, he's held the TV title. I don't think he's ever held the NWA, and I don't remember him holding the United States title either. But the TV definitely. Wow, cutting out again, huh? Wow, this is frustrating, man. Yo, Wendy, can you hear me, Wendy, or am I cutting out? I've been having problems right here with the Wi-Fi. How do I sound now? What's real? Perfect now? Well, that's weird. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, Arn Anderson has held the TV title, and then multiple occasions the tag team titles. And then I don't really remember them holding the U.S. tag team titles. Usually, from what I can remember, it was always usually the Midnight Express had those, or the fat what was those little guys' names? Oh man, the little high flyer dudes. They were kind of flying around. Not rock and roll, but the I think rock and roll held them too for a little bit. But those other little guys, I don't know if you guys remember that time. They were demonstrating how to put the straight jacket on because they were going to put it on Jim Crockett, and then the Midnight went out there and whooped on him while the dude's arms were stuck in the straight jacket. Not the fabulous ones, not the Fantastics. So I remember the Fantastics having those belts, the U.S. tag team titles, the Midnight Express, and I think the Rock and Roll Express had them. And then I remember a few times the Midnight Express had the NWA tag team titles and the U.S. titles. Don't see or hear you cutting out at all, cutting out at all. Um, so these guys were, like I said, they're these guys were a heel group. Heel meaning bad guys. Again, baby faces are good guys, and uh, they had their different battles here and there. You know what I mean? With Tully Blanchard and Magnum TA. Dusty Rhodes with Tully Blanchard, Dusty Rhodes with Ric Flair. Then it was Lex Luger and Barry Windham, Sting and Barry Windham. And then what ended up happening was they had the 6-man. You'd have the Koloffs would get involved, and Midnight Express with uh, the Four Horsemen, and also Michael P. Then they got into things with Bruce Hawk and Animal, and then they started beefing with the Four Horsemen, and that was the real Four Horsemen. You know what I mean? Hello, person in the bushes. Oh no, we don't mess with no people in the bushes. That's bad news. Uh, then, um, then over the years, you had Barry Windham out as Barry Windham was gone as a Four Horseman, and then Lex Luger came in, and then he was gone, and I think Barry Windham came back if I remember correctly, and then I know Sting was in there for a minute, but it really wasn't like that. And then fast forward later, you had a different guy, Paul. Um, anyways, like I was saying, I posted the link for Harvey Talks Prison. I think Wendy, I think you might already be subscribed to Harvey. If not, go check those videos out. And then I also put the link to uh, there's the link there to Harvey Talks Prison there. And then I did a video with Luke at Luke G. He's 700 some odd subscribers. He's about now. No. About now. You hear me? No.